Welcome to Furniture Redesigned by MBM. Hello everyone, and welcome back to Furniture Redesign. Here's a look at the project we'll be working on today. Now this piece is in really good condition. There's no dents or gouging on the piece. I do plan on using this piece in my guest bedroom, but after further inspections, I find that the piece is solid wood, but there is a veneer top on the top. So because of that, there is some wood damage from water stains and also with the flaking of the paint. I just want to rough it up a bit and add paint. I purchased this little gem about a year and some ago off Facebook Marketplace, and it's just been in my basement. So I brought it up, cleaned it up, and put it in the guest bedroom once I got rid of the furniture that was in that room. Also, I can see that the drawers aren't level, so we'll have to check that out and see what's going on with that. But we're going to sand back this finish. And I'm not worried about sanding it all the way back. I just want to rough it up because I will be painting it. Also, this skirt on the bottom has to go. So I have to figure out how to take that off and figure out how to raise it up a little higher. So I'm not going to waste any time. Let's get started. I'm going to put the piece back on the floor, take away the hardware, and move on to the next step. Now that I have the nightstand on the floor, let's go ahead, get these drawers out, and take off the hardware. Now I want to flip it upside down so I can begin removing the skirt from the bottom. I'm using a drill and a flathead screwdriver to get these screws out. I have 2 on each of the legs. I need to remove them, and then I need to remove screws underneath. So let's see if I can get them all out. All my screws are out, but something is holding it. So my guess is probably glued down. So I'm just going to take a chisel and see if I can slide it under to release the glue. So that worked. So now I can remove these screws that's in the second piece underneath. Now that all of those screws are out, I'm going to do the same thing. Take my chisel and pop this piece off. The next step is to set the piece up high and take a 220 grit sandpaper, wrapped it around my sand block, and I want to sand the piece down. I just really want to rough it up so that it will receive my primer. I didn't want to use the electric sander, but I'm going to go ahead and switch over and do the drawers with the electric sander. It would be much quicker and a little bit easier. Just give me a little cleanup. Time to use a damp cloth to wipe away all the dust and debris. Now I'm going to switch over with some clean warm water and Palmolive dish soap, and I'm just going to wash down my piece and rinse it, and we'll come back for the next step. My piece is dry and I'm ready to start priming. Today I'll be using Zinsser 123 primer in the gray color. I'll be using my short handle angle brush to apply my primer. The first coat of primer is on. I'm going to let it dry, add a second coat, and we'll come back. Okay, everyone, I didn't fill the holes from the hardware. I just filled it in. I sanded it back, and now I'm just touching up with the primer. Now I want to take a look inside of the nightstand. On the inside, I see a block of wood in the back of each drawer. On the second drawer, that block of wood is missing, so I'm going to cut a piece and put there. So what I'm going to do is just take some Gorilla Glue, and I'm going to put some Gorilla Glue on the piece of wood. The glue is dry and the blocks are in place. Now I'm ready to add my drawers back so that we can begin our painting. My drawers are in and they are closing properly. So let's show you the paint we'll be using today. I'm using Modern Masters Black Pearl paint. I have Pewter paint by Modern Masters. And I also have Silver paint by Modern Masters. I have 3 different short handle angle brushes, and I have 3 soft bristle brushes that we'll be using to blend these paints together. So I'm not going to waste time. I'm going to go ahead and get started trying to blend these paints. We're going to start with the silver paint. I'm going to paint the top in the silver and bring it down and paint the first drawer. For blending purposes, I'm going to leave the drawers in. While I'm getting the paint on the nightstand, I want to take a moment to thank all of my subscribers. As you guys know, my channel is fairly new. It's about 2 to 3 months old now. And I'm coming up with all of these ideas. And so that I could get more playtime, you guys have to make sure you hit the like button and the thumbs up button. And I want to say thank you all for being subscribers and following. I love you all. I'm going to let the silver dry for about 15 minutes and come back and add the pewter. I'm ready to add my second color, which is the pewter. I'm opening up the bottom drawer and putting the pewter color on the lip of the bottom drawer. And then I'll add my pewter to the drawer. I'll go ahead and add 2 coats of the pewter color. It will be a little harder to color in the pewter because it is a darker color on the gray primer. And don't forget to go around the sides with the pewter color as well. I decided to go ahead and paint the balance of the nightstand with the pewter color. This will make it easier for when I'm ready to add my black pearl paint. I'm going to let this dry and we'll come back for the next step. Now the first coat of pewter is dry. Now I'm ready to add a second coat of pewter. Now it's time to add our final color, the black pearl. I'll be adding it to the last drawer and the bottom of my nightstand. And because I used that darker gray paint, the black paint is going on a lot faster and easier. I'm going to add 2 coats of the black pearl paint, and when I come back, we'll be ready to blend. Now I'm ready to add my legs. I've already primed them and I'm ready to attach them. They never came with hardware, so I ordered hardware. I'm also going to use a different back leg. I'm only using designer legs on the front. So I had these in my stash and I primed them also. The hardware that I ordered came with a disc, a screw, and another screw that you add in. And I'll add a link to the picture for the instruction above. It also came with 4 screws. I'm going to go ahead and add the first one off camera. I've already finished doing the first one and I think I'm ready to show you how to do the second one. I've already marked out where I want to drill my hole or where my leg will fit. Now I want to take my drill bit and change it to my hole drill. I've already chosen the sizes that I need to drill the piece in. While backing out, I just want to go around it a couple of times to make sure that it's wide enough. I'm going to remove the debris because I am working in my bedroom. Then I'm going to take the smaller little cup, push it in the hole. Now the hole is tight, so I'm taking my hammer and hammering it in. Once I get it hammered in, I'll take the drill bit or the screw that they sent and I'll screw that in. Once it's in, I'll take the plate and I'll screw the plate down. Now I do have the markings for the plate, so once I have it where I want it to go, I'll add the 4 screws that came with the kit. Since I already have this bit on the drill, I'm going to go ahead and drill the hole to hold the plate for the back legs. I'll change it back to the screwdriver and use the 4 screws that came with the plate to secure it in place. Here's a look at the bottom of the leg. As you can see, I've marked my center. I've also taped off my drill for the right depth, and I'm going to drill the hole in the bottom of the leg. Now I'm ready to screw the leg on. Sorry, my camera did stop, but I placed the disc for the back leg in, and there was 3 screws for that, and I did attach those 3 screws, and now I'm just ready to screw on the back leg. Since I already have my table upside down, of course I'm going to add the floor protectors to the legs. I'm going to remove the ones off the bottom of the back legs and put the same ones on the back. And I'm going to paint the legs in the black metallic paint. I'll flip it back over and we'll be right back. I am back and 3 coats of paint has been added to the top of my nightstand. Now we're ready to begin the blending process. I want to start with my silver metallic paint. I'm going to use my brush and wet the paint first. Now I'm going to take the dry brush, spray it with my mister bottle. Also spray the furniture just a bit to moisten the paint. And this will give me more working time. And now I start to blend. I'll be blending the silver into the pewter. If you don't have enough paint on the piece, wet paint, you can go ahead, add a little bit more. Of course, mist it again and continue that blending. Now I'm going to move to my second color, which is the pewter. I'm going to add some more pewter paint on the line. I'm going to mist it and also mist another brush and start blending the pewter. I'm blending the pewter and the silver together. You just keep blending until you get the desired look. I want the silver to kind of disappear into the pewter without leaving any harsh or strong lines. This is just about the look that I want, so I'm going to step back and let you take a look at it. Now it's time to move to the black pearl. So I'm going to again dampen my black pearl paint first, mist my new brush to blend the black pearl paint. Since the black is so hard, I'm going to go back and take my pewter, mix it and wet it, and blend the two colors together while they both are wet. I'll blend until I'm happy with the look and move on to the sides. I'll do the same process on my sides. To keep the video from being so long and boring you see me blend the front side, so I'm going to continue blending the sides. I'm going to add a top coat, which will be very faint, and I'm going to put on my hardware and we'll come back for the reveal. I'll see you in a bit. And here is the nightstand complete. I use silver gilding wax to highlight the carvings on the legs. I think it turned out absolutely beautiful. I used Rust-Oleum spray paint in the silver color to spray paint the hardware. Off camera, I went ahead and added 2 coats of very faint top coat to the top and the drawer fronts and 3 coats to the top of the nightstand. What do you think about this nightstand? Is it something that you would want in your home, or is it something you would try for yourself? Let me know in the comment section. I want to say thank you to all my subscribers for watching, and for all of you that are viewing and are not subscribers, now is the time to hit that subscribe button. And don't forget the notification bell so you'll know when I upload new videos. I want to say thank you all for watching, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. God bless, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.